Namaste and welcome back to another episode of The Thoughts. So as you read by the title, today we are going to do 25 tags, which means I'm going to answer 25 questions that will help you to understand about me to you guys more better ways, or to understand myself, or you can also ask this question to yourself to understand yourself better. आफूले आफूलाई बुझ्नका लागि you can ask this 25 questions. I just get it off out of Pinterest. I'll just show that over here. And I've selected these questions a month ago. I was planning to do this episode a month ago, but I didn't get time. So today we are going to do that. So let's get started. So the first question is, what does your ideal day look like? So for this, I'd like to say my ideal day would, some days it may look like a lot of work, like when a lot of work is done, when my business is doing well, that would be my ideal day, like the day that I've used. But in the terms of relaxation, I would like just sleep. I just love sleeping. What did you want to be when you were younger? When I was younger, I didn't have that much of choices because I was a very, introvert, very not good. I was okay in the studies, so I don't know. I didn't have any choice. When I was in class 11, I just wanted to start my YouTube channel and work there. So that's what I'm doing. I hope it will go well. And other than that, I just wanted to run my business, my restaurant business, which I'm doing kind of well. So yeah, that's it. Who are you most inspired by and why? In real life, I'm most inspired by my mom, my grandmom. They both are very, very hardworking person, very emotionally strong and financially very stable person. So I just want to be like them when I grow old. Or now also I'm very inspired by them. And not talking about the real world, like the influencer thing. I'm influenced by I'm influenced by a YouTuber named Sarah Soros. She is very inspiring. She is very motivating. Her hustle with Sarah are very amazing. So if you haven't watched that, just go and watch her channel, watch her vlogs, which will give you a lot of inspiration and motivation. And she is kind of ideal for me right now, is in the influencer world, other than my mom and my grandma. Who would you love to meet? What would you ask? No. I don't have, it's such, like, I don't have that, like, it's such requirement or like a person to meet. Whom would I meet? I just don't want to meet anybody. I just want to be like alone, solo, and I just love that. What habit would you most like to break? I would like to break a lot of things, like I don't have this discipline factor in me, which is very bad, which it's hindering me a lot, which is pushing me back. So I'd like to break that habit. Like, I'm not disciplined towards my any routine, so I'd like to break that habit. What habit would you most like to start? I would like to start doing exercise, reading a lot of book, and so on. Good habits, exercise and start reading a lot of book. Think of a person you truly admire. What qualities do you like about that person? Okay, The person that I admire the most is very emotionally stable. I am a very emotional full person, so I'd like to learn or develop like emotional stability. And yeah, that's the only quality that I admire and I'd like to adapt most. How do you like to relax? I mean, relaxing means always like hot shower and sleep. That's it for me. That's the ideal relaxation. When was the last time you did something you were afraid about? Few days ago, I let me tell you first what I am afraid about the most. I am afraid about asking someone something and you know expecting the result in my favor. It's my what is that, it's like something I do, but I just, I'm just afraid of asking out. What if they tell no to me? What if they just say, uh, just cancel me? And few days ago it happened. I asked and they canceled me. I was just crying and crying, the emotional full of inside me. I was just crying and crying. That's I'm very afraid about asking out and saying no. Not just in like uh nowadays thing like a relationship wise, okay, just in a normal world, just day to day work, just asking out for something and they are saying no to me in my face. I'm just afraid of that. So that's that. What are you most proud of? Right now I'm proud of filming this video because it's been like quite a moment. I've been thinking of this thing, so I'm proud of this. I'm taking out the time. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock at the night, but I am taking out time and doing these things. I'm very proud of this. What are you most afraid of? I'm afraid of it these days. I'm very afraid of a lot of things actually. You know, self given not having belief in myself, not having belief on my works. That's my biggest. That's what I'm most afraid of. Like, what if the things I'm doing right now didn't work out? But I'm strongly believing that it will work out. But also I'm afraid. I'm afraid of my educations. What will happen if I didn't clear out my bachelor's degrees and a lot of things? What if my business didn't do well, my restaurant didn't work well, and that kind of thing. It's a normal thing, but I'm afraid of that. If life stopped today, what would you regret not doing? I would be regretting not doing a lot of things. Not taking my mom for a vacation, not going on a solo trip. It's one thing I would not be regretting is that I would not be regretting that I didn't start this thing. Start a YouTube channel and all this thing. I would be happy that someone is going to watch my videos in future, not today, not tomorrow, someday in the future someone will watch. And that's the thing. I'm very grateful about myself. That's the thing. Who would you like to connect or reconnect with and why? uh, there are a lot of people that I don't want to reconnect with, like, but there are few, like my old friends, I'd like to connect with. They were like good. They taught me a lot. They taught me a lot, and yeah, I just want to reconnect with them. What qualities do you admire in other? I just don't like people who have higher pitch of voice, who stays calm, talks, like when it's required, when it's need it, talk in like very soft way. I just like them. I just admire that qualities. What practical skill do you wish you had? Uh, Dancing, if it's practical, or like I don't know. Practical means I love cooking. I would like to have more cooking skills other than dancing. Dancing and cooking, that's it. And do hiking. I don't have that much stamina, so I just love to have some extra stamina for hiking. Imagine you are in your 90s. What memories would you like to have? What stories do you want to tell? Memories would be like to travel around, like to have very, very good memories with my family. And what stories do you want to tell? Okay, the stories would be, you know, I'd like to be a very good social worker, not like a full time, but I'd like to donate. I'd like to be in the given the social work, in social work, like I'd like to be present over there, uh, do donations and thing like that. I'd like to be that my story, or donator story. What is your favorite book, movie and song? My favorite book would be, I don't read a lot of book. I just have completed the book Secret, that's turned out to be my favorite. Movie, I don't have that special choice. Again, I have just loved every movies. If you recently I watched this movie Raksha Bandhan and I just loved it. It's one of a very, you know, social message. It's the one of movie which gives this social message, which is great. So that's my current favorite. And song, it's Daydream by Lily Meola, uh, which is my current favorite. Obviously, it keeps changing, so it's my current favorite. If you could make a change in world, what would it be? Okay, it would be like uh, any trees, like any tree that has been deforested. I would like to afforest it, you know, from the beginning. I'd like to make a change that uh, our earth would be more covered with trees, greenery than a human. I'd like to change that. What do you love to do for or give to others? I'd like to make others' birthday very special. I just love that. You know, like celebrating others' birthday. I just love that. I just love that. What area of your life right now makes you feel the best and why? Okay, there is not the specific area because I don't have that much things going on right now, but YouTube obviously doing these things, filming a video, I just don't know, I I just feel happy. So that's the thing, this is the area I feel good about. And obviously cooking, eating, and then that's the thing. Let's jump forward here. What would you like to have achieved in the past year? Okay, yeah. Next year, this time, I obviously wanted to have 1K plus subscriber in YouTube. That's like thing I want to, and I would like to have a family vacation. We haven't done it in quite a while, so I'd like to do that. And a solo trip, yeah, that's the thing. What piece of advice would you give to 5 years old you? Uh, Piece of advice would be like, don't run around because you broke your hand when you were 10. So don't run around. The biggest piece of advice would be keep faith in yourself. Don't listen to the people around you. They are just demotivating you. Like, they are doing their best to demotivate you, they will be doing actually. So believe in yourself, you are going to be great. A lot of problem will come, but you are good. 5 years old. Okay, last one. How do you want to be remembered in life? As I told, I'd like to do a lot of social work. A happy. I'm not a. I'm not that happy person. I'm very, long lost person kind of. But I'd like to be remembered. It's a happy, and I just want to be more fit. I want to travel a lot. And I'd like to do a lot of more social work. You know, help the children out, help the women out. So that's my thing. I'd like to be remembered as a very happy social worker. Happy social worker and a very good hustler. I'd like to just influence or motivate a lot of people to live a very healthy life, which I am not doing it right now. I hope I'll do it in the future. So that's it. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. And this was the second episode of D Thoughts. We are coming up with the more episode. Subscribe to our channel for more such videos, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.